answers softly or in your mind. Give yourself time. There is no hurry. First, think about this question. What promise do you often break? Try to be honest, but calm. Do not judge yourself. This is not a test. Maybe it is a promise about studying. Maybe it is about sleeping early, exercising, eating healthy, or working on a goal. Choose one promise that happens again and again in your life. Say it in a full sentence if you can. For example, I often promise to study English, but I don't always do it. Take a few seconds now. Think. Speak. Let your answer be simple and clear. Now we go to the second question. What small promise can you start today? Remember the idea of micro-promises, not something big and difficult, something small and realistic, something you can do even if you feel tired. For example, I can read 1 page in English, or I can practice speaking for 5 minutes, or I can walk for 5 minutes. Your promise should feel light, not heavy. Say your small promise out loud. This is important. When you say it with your voice, it feels more real. Pause and answer. Here comes the third question, and this one makes your plan stronger. What time will you do it? A promise without time is like a dream. It is not clear. Choose a simple time. For example, I will do it at 7 p.m. Or I will do it after dinner. Or I will do it before I sleep. When you choose a time, your brain can prepare. Say the full sentence. I will do this at... Take a moment now and say your time. As you answer these questions, you are doing 2 things. You are practicing English, using real sentences about your life. And you are also building self-awareness. You are learning to speak to yourself in a clear and practical way. This is how change begins, not with big speeches, but with small, honest decisions. If your answers feel simple, that is good. Simple is strong. Complex plans often fail. Small, clear steps often work. After this podcast, try to remember your promise and your time. And when you complete it, notice how you feel. That small feeling of I did it is the beginning of stronger self-trust. As we come to the end of this episode, let us slow down for a moment and take a calm breath together. You have listened carefully. You have thought about your habits. And maybe you even answered the reflection questions. That is already a step forward. Learning is not only about big actions, it is also about quiet understanding. Today, you gave time to both your English and your inner life, and that matters. Before we finish, remember the most important idea from this whole talk. Change begins with small steps. Not big dramatic promises, not perfect days, not strong motivation all the time. Just small, honest actions, repeated gently. One small promise, one small action. That is enough to start rebuilding trust with yourself. Big change often looks small in the beginning. Also remember something very important about you. You are not broken. If you have broken promises in the past, it does not mean there is something wrong with who you are. It only means the system you were using did not work well. And today, you learned a new system. A system of smaller promises, action over mood, tracking progress, and speaking kindly to yourself. Systems can be changed, and when the system changes, results can change too. Trust does not grow in one day. It grows slowly, like a plant. You water it with small actions. Some days you see growth, some days you do not notice much. But if you continue, the roots become stronger. Be patient with yourself in this process. Self-trust is not built with pressure. It is built with consistency and kindness. There may be days when you feel tired again, or when you forget your promise. When that happens, do not say, "I failed." Say, "I restart." Each restart is a sign of strength, not weakness. Every time you come back to your promise, you are coming back to yourself. That is a powerful thing. Thank you for spending this time here on Code Your English. By listening, you practiced your English. By reflecting, you practiced self-awareness. I am really glad you were here, and I am proud of the effort you are making for your growth. Keep going, slowly and steadily. And take this final thought with you today. Keep one small promise today. That is how you come back to yourself.